Hi, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be setting up my 2026 budget binder. It is the end of February. Hopefully I'll get this up really quickly. I know it's been a while since I filmed the last. I actually started doing an unboxing for this early in December or January. However, I got sick and lost my voice. I wasn't able to film. We had a death in the family. Just a lot of things happened, and I just never got back to it. And I will be honest, it was laziness on my part. But that's not the case. I'm going to be filming a bunch of videos today to get this set up so we can have at least March's stuff done. So let's hop right in and get started. We are going to be using, I think, this is Kelliver Plan Planner, I think it's 2025 budget planner. It came out in September of 2025. So I don't know if she says that's like 2025 or 2026. But anyway, I found her planner on a buy sell trade group in 2024. I liked it, although I never really used it. I just liked the way it was set up, or thought I was going to like it, so I bought a new one. And so now we're going to set this up to my liking. There's some pages that I'm going to go ahead and actually, let's start with, I don't like the plastic disc, even though this is going to sit on my desk. I don't like plastic discs, so I'm going to pull out my black metal ones. I actually, while I was not filming, I was looking for the black metal disc that were solid, but these are not solid. These are have a heart cut out, but I haven't been able to find the solid ones. Okay, so I need 9. So these are 11, so just take away 2. Oh! But like I was saying, I was looking for, and I still am looking for the solid black metal disc, but I haven't been able to find them. Well, I found them on a website. I think it was Love Laugh Posh or something like that. Don't quote me on that. But I found it, but they were sold out, so I wasn't able to get it. So what we're going to do is let's take the cover off. And put the rings on, well, right now the front cover. I may speed this up, so forgive me if I do, but I'm not sure. By the time this goes up, it's going to be March, so I don't know if anybody's going to be still interested in a setup video. So I have the cover. I'm going to use the front page, so I'm going to take that. I don't think I'm going to use the annual financial goals. I don't know, but we'll leave that because it's on the back of, on the back of the cover page. Reoccurring expenses I will definitely use because I have stuff that only comes out a couple times a year. I will use this. I do not use the subscription. Well, yeah, I might use the subscription. I try not to do pay in force, so we'll take that out. Debt tracker, retirement savings, donations. I don't track that stuff, so we can take that out. Set that to the side. Let's put this in. Maybe this would have been easier if I would have did it else. I don't know. So, oh, also, in case I didn't mention it, because I don't know if I did, I got the expander disc. I will be honest, 90% of what I buy off buy, sell, trade groups if I can. So let's put this down and take away this. I don't know how I feel about her monthly budget. I'll use the monthly setup. I'll use the actual calendar, and then the monthly expense tracker. I don't know if I'll use these weekly budget things. So right now I'm thinking I'm going to keep all of this. So let's do that. Let's go to the back because I think I'm going to keep all the months. That's December. Savings goals. I think I will keep one page of that because I only need to keep one page. Budget for, I think I'm going to take these out for now. I can always add them back later. Online tracker, order tracker. Yes, I need to keep this because I order stuff online and then totally forget about it. And then some lined paper. I'm going to use all of this. So we're going to leave all of this. So I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Because this is going to take a minute to take all of this apart because you can't just rip this out. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Got to turn the light back on. So that took me a little longer than I anticipated. But anyway, so I have the bigger rings on, the expander rings, because I'm going to put more stuff in here. So let's start first with putting the months on the tabs. Like I said, I buy stuff off buy, sell, trade groups. So this is one of her Caliber Plans books. And I don't know that it has. The downside to buying off buy, sell, trade groups is sometimes you don't have what you need. And so I'm going to be honest, that's how this is looking. Okay, so this one doesn't look like it has any months in it. Let's see if this one has any months. I have month labels, but I think they might be too big. Deco. Oh, I like some of these. I have to keep some of these. Emergency fund. Oh, okay. Okay. Ooh, I like the. Oh, crap. Okay, that doesn't have any months in it either. And this is the only one that I bought brand new. And it does not look like it has months in it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I thought there was like a little sticker sheet that came with the planner that had the months on it. I could be wrong. Anyway, actually, let's skip that. Let's go to the back. I bought some extra paper for Caliber Plan. And what did I buy? Nope. I bought that. I don't know why I bought that. And then I bought paycheck. Oh, there we go. I bought the paycheck budget. And then I bought I think this is what I'm looking for. Apparently not. I thought I bought 1, 2, 3. Why did I buy? I bought paycheck. Okay. Paycheck 1. I got 1 paycheck. 1, 2, 2 paychecks, 3 paychecks, and 3 debt. But no line paper. I could have swore I bought line paper. Give me 1 minute and I'll be right back. I'm back. I found it. This line paper is different than the line paper that came in the planner. This is the line paper I want. This is line paper. Actually, let's see. I could be wrong. Double-sided. I don't want dot grid. It says it contains 50 sheets. So let's see what we got. Let's put the plastic to the side and take, oh, yay. Okay. Okay, perfect. We're going to put the dot grid back in the little sleeve. You know what? I'll do that off camera because no need for y'all to watch it. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to add some things to the back of my planner. That I need to keep track of. And I thought I had post-it notes. I thought I was fully prepared before I sat down to start filming. That I had everything I needed. But apparently I don't. So let's see. Okay, I'm back. They were sitting right in front of my face. But I couldn't see them. I don't know why. So what we're going to do is we're going to label each page. So what I need to do is I need to track text, docs, basically any tax documents that I anticipate getting for 2026. I need to keep track of. That way at the end of the year I can, or at the beginning of the year when tax forms start coming out, I can check off what I get as I get it, to be sure that I have everything. I need to enter passwords. This, the budget planner does not leave my nail room or my crafting room. So this won't leave the house. So the passwords are more so in case something happens to me and my kids need to, or someone needs to access my account, such as like my gas and electric or my car insurance or whatever. They'll have all of the passwords in one place to access all of that information. I have an HSA account. So I want to keep track of that because I almost overspent my HSA literally this year. Every year, my deductible for my health insurance resets on January 1st. So I have to meet a $1,600 deductible before my insurance kicks in. So it just so happened that I needed to refill one of my prescriptions and they wanted $1,800. So I need to make sure I know what's in my HSA at all times. So HSA, HSA passwords, tax documents. I had a whole list of things I needed to track in the back of my planner. My yearly budget. This is how much I anticipate spending for the whole entire year. Well, not for the whole entire year, but like kind of just to see like where we're at and make sure that we're staying on track. Household maintenance. Car maintenance. When I say household maintenance, like last year I did several repairs to my home. My front steps needed to be tightened up. So I paid a handyman to come in and tighten up he redid the tread on the steps. And he redid, my bathroom faucet broke. So he came in and redid that, things of that nature. Household maintenance, my car maintenance, keeping track of when the last time I got the oil changed, when I got the tires done. That kind of gives me an idea of when I can anticipate having to replace that stuff again. It also helps when I go to the dealership and they're like, oh, well, you need an air filter. And I can say, hey, didn't I get the air filter the last time I was here? Why do I need that again? And then we can go from there. I think I'm missing something. So hold on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I found my little cheat sheet. So, I created some of these. I may not use them all because this was just my notes while I was here, let's zoom you in some. This was my notes while I was just thinking about it, so I've entered that one. car maintenance. Come on. Let's do this. Come on. So I did car maintenance. Oh, I checked off the wrong one. Car maintenance. I did passwords. I did. Oh, maybe that's an extra sheet of paper. Okay, let's set that to the side. We have household maintenance. We have yearly or annual budget. And then we have, HSA. Now I see what happened. HSA and the tax document. That's why. Okay. So let's put that back on that sheet of paper. I'll also change, like, put them in order how I want them in the planner. The gift budget. Let's. Where did I put? Oh, there we go. So let's do gift budget. Gift budget. 2026 goals. And that might be a redundant one. Index. An index for the index. Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized I wasn't even in focus. For the index, that's going to just be like, this is what's in the back of the planner type thing. 2026 goals index. Sinking fund. I do not. I have a sinking fund, but I don't have a sinking fund, if that makes sense. I didn't realize that's what it was called. I've been saving money because, like, we renew our driver's license every 5 years, I think. And at one point, we used to renew our car tags every 2 years in the state of Maryland, but now you renew them every year. So I have a savings account with money that I have set aside that has the money for the tags and stuff in it. Sinking funds. So we'll put that there. Debt tracker. Like I said, some of these I may not use an individual sheet of paper. Medical expenses. I don't know. Emergency fund. And then my banking info. And when I say banking info, I mean, this is the accounts I have. This is where you can find the accounts type thing. Because I have a checking account where I carry the card with me at all times. That's my everyday spending account, whatnot. But I have a savings account that has my household emergency funds, or not. I don't call it emergency funds. I have it set aside for home repairs, and so that money's in a separate bank. So, if something happens, people need to be able to access my money. It doesn't. Unfortunately, with all of the unexpected deaths or expected, with all of the recent deaths in my family, I prepared all of my bank accounts and everything, so that way, if something were to happen to me, my kids don't necessarily have to go through probate court to obtain my money. They only have to go through probate court if they decide that they want to keep the house. But for everything else that I listed them as the payable upon death person, or people rather. So all they have to do is to access my money once if something were to happen to me, they can just take my death certificate to the bank, and the bank will cut them each a check for their portion of what's in my account at the time of my death. I have the reason why I have my household, I call it the household account in a separate bank, is because one, I don't want the money coming directly, like I don't want to accidentally spend the money. That's one. Two, some banks, and I'm not saying this is all banks, because I used to work in banking, so before you say something, don't don't yell at me. But some banks, if you overdraw your account, they will start pulling the money from other accounts with your name on it. I do not ever intend to overdraw my account. That is never my intention. But I also don't want a mistake to happen, and the money, they attempt to take money out and it's not there, so they start grabbing it from whatever bank account they can grab it from. So that money is specifically allocated for household repairs. Because I have lived in my house for about 15 years now, or owned my home for about 15 years now, give or take. And so, just every day, or not every day, but just general maintenance. I've had to replace the hot water heater. I've had to replace the front sewer line. I've had to replace some things. My refrigerator, my stove. And so that's what the household account is for making those repairs and replacements. So, like I said, some of the stuff that's in the back of the planner might not be used because I think when I made the notes of what I wanted to put here, I didn't realize that, oh, wait a minute, let's do this. I didn't realize that there was some stuff in here that I could use. So we may or may not decide to keep those. I could keep them, and there's some stuff, like I said, some stuff is redundant, or I think might be redundant. Like I have an HSA. I'm going to put an HSA tracker back here to track the money that's in my HSA account. But then I also had a tab that said medical expenses. So, like, is that a redundant one? You guys let me know. If you think of anything that I could potentially put in the back of my planner, that maybe I didn't think of or you think would be a good idea, by all means drop a comment below, and you might see it pop in there. But that is all for this video. If you like this video and you want to see more from me, then please by all means hit the like button, hit the subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you're notified the next time I upload. And the next time you see this, hopefully, I will have printed out the labels that I need to put on each sheet and figured out what I want to do. So thank you for joining me. Bye.